party people? It's Deanna, Williette, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, what's up? If you like me, I like you too. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Pull up a seat, grab some snacks, get comfortable. We on quarantine anyway, so you might as well chill. If you're not new, then hey, what's up, fam, bam? How things been going? How's y'all lockdown going? It's funny how we got this nice weather and we on quarantine. Like, I be looking out the window like, I want to go outside. Let me outside. But anyways, y'all, before we get into this look, this beat, because this beat was completely out of my comfort zone, 1. 2, it was one of those looks like while I was recording the video, I was like, I like it, but I feel like I'm messing up. But then when I threw on my lashes and my eyeliner, pulled it all together, one of them type looks too. But before we get into that, let me holler at y'all real quick. If you're not new to my channel and you've been watching my videos, because I'm like 10 videos in now, or 11, if you've been watching my videos and just sitting back in the back of the class like that student, like that kid, and everybody knows that one kid in the class who sits back in the class, don't say nothing, don't raise his hand, don't participate, don't ask questions, don't do nothing, he just be there. Half of the time y'all be like, so-and-so here today? If you one of them people just watching my videos, not commenting, like, subscribe, not post notifications, not sharing, you're not doing none of that, then get it together, okay? Participate. Class participation points. That's probably why half of the reason y'all grades was bad, because y'all didn't want to participate in class, okay? I'm just messing with y'all. But please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, whatever. You found it funny, share it. Interesting, share it. For every reason you want to share it, just share it. I don't really care. But tell everybody about me, okay? Other than that, let's get into this look. I don't want to make this intro too long. I do want to say we are at 43 subscribers. And since we're at 43 subscribers, my husband said when I get to 50, I can do his makeup on my channel. Full glam. I mean, glitter, eyeshadow, cut crease, contour, highlight, full everything on his face. So y'all get me up to 50. Those of y'all who are sitting back and watching, because I can see the percentage of people that watch me without subscribing. Those of y'all who sit back and just be watching, just go ahead and click that button. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt you. You know, it ain't gonna, you know, they're not gonna charge your debit card nothing. It might boost your credit because, you know, I'm popping. But it ain't gonna hurt you. So go ahead and click that button. Get me to 50 so y'all can watch me put makeup on my husband. Okay? And what's so funny is that he's a gun guy, you know, really heavy in the gun industry. So it's gonna be like hilarious put makeup on him. Oh my god. But anyways, y'all, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into this look. Get comfortable. Alright, party people, to get today's look, we're using the Morphe 35R 45 palette. And this is how it looks on the inside. This is my first official Morphe palette, so I am excited. We have a lot of shimmer shades and matte shades, and the light is not picking up. Like, this shade right here is actually really pretty shimmer, but it just looks white. But we have a lot of pretty colors, so I'm thinking about doing like a bronze smoky eye type of look, just because I'm about to record a couple videos right here in this setting with this makeup look. So if you see the same shirt in like 2 other videos, it's because I recorded it all on the same day. But this is the Morphe 35R palette, and we're about to get into it, you guys. I'm super excited. If y'all can't tell, like, I'm so excited, but let's get to it. So since this is like, this will be like my first time doing like a bronze smoky eye type of look, because usually I love bold and bright colors on my face, but I thought, let me try something different, a little something soft for the everyday glam type of girls. So I'm thinking about hopping into this like brown shade right here. They have the shade names on this like clear plastic that comes with the palette, but they're not on the actual pans itself. But I'm thinking about going into this brown shade right here as my transition shade. I'm taking that brown shade and I'm just gonna like on a fluffy brush blend it like all right here, because this will be our transition shade, and your transition shade should be like a very skin tone like shade in a way. So I'm just going to take this brown, I'm just going to blend it all right here. So after that brown, we have the brown transition shade blended on to both eyelids. Like I said, you guys, the brown shade should be a very like skin-like type shadow. It's supposed to be like close to your skin complexion. So when I looked into this palette, you guys, this palette, you can do so many different like neutral everyday looks. So after dipping into this brown, I think I'm gonna go into another brown shade just so I can build up that gradient effect. Again, this is my first time doing a brown type of look. So bear with me, and I am experimenting, playing around with this palette. So this eyeshadow palette does have 35 eyeshadows in it. And again, there is a good row of shimmers and a good row of mattes. So if you look at the palette, all these shades right here are shimmers. All of these over here are mattes. And I believe this palette is really brown girl friendly because aside from one eyeshadow in here, it's very versatile. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. This is my first actual Morphe palette. This palette was also featured in my quarantine haul part 2 video, so make sure y'all go check that out along with some other goodies. But I think I'm gonna take this brown shade right here, which it looks similar to the other shadow but it's not. But I'm gonna take that brown shade and I think I'm gonna place it like in my crease area just to build up that brown. And if you hear noises, my neighbor is outside doing something in her backyard. I'm not entirely sure, but I can just hear the rustling, so my iPad might pick it up as well. But I'm just taking that brown shade and I am just blending it all right here. With eyeshadows, all eyeshadows for me, I don't go in with a whole lot of color the very first time around. I really like go in little and then build up the color the way I want to. Oh, also again, I did not use a white eyeshadow base. So I did not use my usual ABH primer with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I just went in with my concealer, which is I used the Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer in the shade Maple, and I prime my lids. Given that I'm not going for a bright type of look, I am going for like a soft bronzy type of look. So I didn't want to use, or I didn't feel the need to use a white eyeshadow base. So I did zoom you guys in so you can get a better look at my eyes. So again, this is what we have currently. So now looking at this palette, I do want to deepen my crease. I'm going to go in one of these really pretty like foil shades to pull the look all together. Because again, this is a really simple like soft brown kind of look. Also, I have like 2 other videos to record, so I wasn't trying to do nothing really like bold and colorful, but I do got some of that coming real soon. Anyways, so I'm going to go into this deep like ashy black type color right here, and I'm taking an angled eyeshadow brush. It looks like this. Don't mind the pink stain, my brushes are stained. So I'm going to take that eyeshadow color and I'm going to place it, let me get closer so I can show y'all. I'm aiming for like this area right here. So I'm going to like place it like here. Ooh, that's pigmented. So I'm going to place it like here, and I'm going to like stamp it where I want it. Something like that. And the only way I'm stamping it, for one, this brush is really fluffy, so I don't really have to blend with this brush. I really can just like stamp, and this brush works like this for all my eyeshadows palettes. So I really can just like stamp like that and it'll like fluff out the way I want it to. So here's what we're working with. That is actually really pretty. I'm looking down a lot because my mirror is right in front of me, but that's really pretty. I really like that. That's really cute. I'm gonna take the fluffy brush we used before and go back in to the brown shade we used. So this brown shade right here, not our transition color, but the other brown shade, and I'm just gonna like blend around the edges of that like black color up here just to make sure like none of the color is lost. I'm gonna like blend it like right up there. Like right up there, just to help like clean that area up. So we're gonna blend it like that, and then I'm gonna go like around the edges of it. This is so different for me, you guys, because I've never done a brown look before. This is so different from me, but I like it. It's coming out really cute. After that, this is what we're working with. I'm not experiencing a lot of fallout under eye, but if you look into my palette, there is like, I don't know if y'all can see it, there is a little, like a tiny bit of kickback in the palette, which is, it's no make or break for me. It's not a bad thing. So after doing that, this is actually really, really pretty. I'm actually about to dip into some of the shimmer shades that is in here. I really don't know what shimmer shade to use. I'm leaning between this dark one and this like goldish one right there. That's actually really pretty. I'm also leaning between either this dark, the same dark one, or this like bronzy one right here. But let me play around with these and pick a shadow and I'll come back. I'm gonna take that first dark shimmer shade I swatched and showed you guys, and I'm going to pop that into my crease to help deepen this black area some more. And I'm taking it on a small brush like that. So this shade right here, this is still on my finger. These shades are really like pigmented. Like I wipe my hand and they're like still there. But I'm going to take that shimmer black shade. Let me show y'all again in the palette. I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to pop that into my crease area, like right in there, just to help deepen the look. And I'm packing it on with a small brush first, and then I'm gonna probably blend it out with a bigger brush if needed. I'm just packing it all up in there, and I'm gonna take a really fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna blend it all out. One thing I can say, I wish this palette had more of a like richer brown in it, like a more richer like chocolate brown, a more deeper brown. That would be kind of dope in this palette. But I'm just gonna blend this out like this with my fluffy blending brush. I actually like how this is coming out. It's real, like, it's a real dark type of look. After that, I'm gonna take the same fluffy brush, I wiped it off, and I'm gonna dip into this brown like shade right here, and I'm gonna buff that around the black area just so that we can have like some, not warmth, but some more definition to the look. So I'm gonna buff it like right here more so like that, just so that we can add some more depth and dimension to the look. And ooh, that's pretty. Now if you hear kids, those are my kids. They make a lot of noise, but they're downstairs with their daddy. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing this to both eyes. This look is coming out really cute. It look kind of wild, but I like that like wild look. Y'all get what I mean? I like that wild, like grungy type of look. I'm really, really liking this. I'm gonna make this like olivey green type of gold just because it matches my shirt. It's this green right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lid, and I'm probably gonna add more shimmers on top of it so I can have like a slight like gradient shift to it. And I'm gonna take the same small black brush we used for the black shimmer shade, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lid all right there, like that. This all right here. I'm gonna drag it to my inner corner. Just all right there. That's cute. That's cute. Now we gotta blend it out and stuff, but as of right now, that's really cute. I'm feeling this a lot. So playing around with this eye is coming out better. And what I did on this eye was I dragged the brush just only in the middle, and then dragged it like slightly upwards like that, whereas I got this one just right here going straight to the middle. So I'm finna fix this eye to look like this eye. Again, what I did was I plopped it in the middle and then brought it up a little to give it like a spotlight effect. I'm going to insert a clip of how my makeup looks up close because the camera is not picking it up or doing it much justice, but in my mirror it's really cute and I'm like totally in love with it. So after doing that olive gold type of shade, I do want to go over with another color, and I am leaning more so towards like this color right here next to it. I'm going to take the same brush I used to put on the olive gold shade, and I'm just going to go over it like right up in there. I'm going to like tap it around. Alright y'all, so this is basically the finished look. I am just tapping on that last shimmer shade we used to kind of just make sure it's there. This is basically the finished eye look. So I'm about to do the rest of my face, which would be foundation and stuff. Same old, and I'll be back. You know, you guys can take that back. I think I want to put a wing liner on this this eye look. I think I want to add a wing. So I'm about to add a wing eyeliner to it. I've already primed and I'm currently blending out my color correct. I did heavily color correct today just because there was some slight fallout from the black shadow on my bottom lash line, and also I am trying a new color correcting method that I seen Deanna do where she actually color corrected around her whole entire mouth area. Now I'm blending out my foundation, which is Chestnut by Too Faced. Now I've applied my concealer in the shade Maple from Too Faced Cosmetics, and I'm about to blend it out. To help tone down the concealer, I like to take my foundation brush and just blend around the edges of my concealer. So pretty much like that. I'm going with a dry sponge and I just pat under my eyes, just in my chin, just to make sure it's all like blended and toned down. So let's get into contouring. Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle for my contour. Carving out my contour with my concealer. I'll set the face with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in the shade Cashew. On in with my Fenty Beauty Bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. Okay, I know we're looking a little plain, but face is done. For lashes, I have these lashes in the style Dubai from Amazon. Again, this was also featured in my quarantine haul part 2 video, so go check that out. You know, so I'm about to pop these on, and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, so I went ahead and popped on my lashes, and I also popped on a lip gloss. This is the McGRATH Mini Lush Gloss in the shade Flesh Fantasy 4. I brought another little like trio set, so if you want to check that out, go watch my last video, my quarantine haul. Now let's get into what I did to the face off camera, because I didn't want to make the video too long, because I'm not highlighting in this video purposely because I have another video that involves highlighters that I'm about to record right after this. So I took that black shade, which is this black shade right here, and I did take it on a smudger brush and I just smudged it under my waterline, like right about here. And then I'm going into that brown shade right next to it to smudge it a little more, just so that we can have like warmth to it, because I want the bottom lash line to actually match how it look on top. So I'm smudging it real lightly with the smudger brush, like here. And with the brown shade, I'm not going all the way to the center. I'm just focusing on the outer corner like that. Now, for the lids, because like I said, this is my first time trying this palette, so I did dip into another shimmer shade last. So if you look into the palette, this shimmer shade, I can't remember, this one right here, I dipped into this one with that same brush, and I went over my eyelid like that, over where the other two colors were, because I felt like it added more pop to the look. Now, I know I said this look didn't need an inner corner highlight, but I low-key still want to do one. So, we about to go ahead and do it because we in the house, we bored anyways. So, for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take this really like peachy champagne color. I think, let me see. So that's how that color looks. It's not picking up. It's not picking up good on camera. I caught myself using the back of this because I didn't want to put the palette down. But it's like a peachy champagne kind of color. And then right next to it, right here, it's more like a white pearl type of color. But I'm going to take that peaky champagne with that same brush. And I'm just going to dap it right here on my brush. And then I'm going to slightly put it in my inner tear duct. I'm tapping out the color on the back of my hand because I don't want it too pigmented because I don't want to take away from the look. And I'm just going to dab it right in there. You see what that just added? And I'm not even going to dip back in it. I'm going to take what's left on the brush because I want it to be a slight inner corner highlight. Like real slight. Like, do y'all see that? That just pulls this look in so good. Now, I want to throw some black liner. I'm tempted to throw black liner on my waterline, real tempted, but I don't want to mess with the look. And again, I got other things I got to get into as far as recording these videos and giving you guys content, so I don't want to make this video too long. So here we are. All right, party people, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting into some things with me today. I'm really feeling this eye look. This is like completely different from me. But I think I'm gonna do more looks like this. I'm really feeling this. Again, be sure to click my next video. It's gonna be like right here, somewhere around here. Click it so you can watch me finish the rest of this face because I got something I want to get into because I found some tea and I gotta make a whole nother type of video for it. Okay? But this is the finished look. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Share this video if you find it funny, helpful. For whatever reason you want to share it, just share it. And until next time, stay safe, wear gloves, use hand sanitizers, and stay in the house because we on lockdown. Bye, guys.